Guys, so we have 4 weeks to revamp. So let's revamp our wigs the proper way. We have two straight hairs and two coily hairs. Right here, we have to detangle the hairs properly before we revamp the hair. So we will do the same for the coily hairs to make it tangle free, so while revamping it wouldn't have any stress and it will be easier to revamp. So the other one is a pixie curls black hair, so we detangle from down before we get to the up. So the first thing we do, we take a bucket of cold water, then we have for two hair, we add warm water to it to make it warm. We're using Tresemme shampoo. We add a little bit of the Tresemme shampoo in the water, then we pour it very well. Then we'll put the wig straight down and soak the 2 weeks thoroughly in the water. Then we use the shampoo to wash the hair properly. So we're going to detangle from the down while washing. See how dirty the hair is. So while detangling from the down of the hair, we make sure that it is tangle free from up to down. This is second wash of the hair. So we do this process until the hair is clean and sparkling clean. That is what we are doing, as you can see here. This is the second wash of the hair and we're making sure that it is properly clean. Now this is the coily hair. This is how we're going to wash the coily hair. Coily hair is different from the straight hair. When washing your coily hair, you don't wash like the straight hair. You will just dip it inside the water and you draw it with your hand to avoid your stuff tangling, because once the coily hair tangles, it's very much different from a straight hair. A straight hair, if it tangles, you can actually, but for a coily hair, it's more harder. So you make sure you wash your wig cap properly, because that is where most of the dirt sits most of the time. So we squeeze the wig cap a bit. Then this is the second coily hair we are going into, which is the pixie curls. Same process that we are going to do, but because of this is fuller, we're going to do it gently. We comb from the tip of the hair before we get to the middle, because it helps to keep the hair tangle free. If you comb from the top, you will likely tear your closure, making your hair look very, very rough. And you're going to have to go and reventilate. So you can see how dirty the water is. So this hair was dirty. So this is the second process that we are doing for the coily hair. We do this again. We make sure we wash the hair properly until it's clean. So now this is also rinsing it properly. That is the straight hair, rinsing off the dirt that is in the straight hair. We rinse it properly. You can see how it is shining and the color is coming back totally. So we're going to wash our clothes, because that's where much dirt stay. You can see me smelling it, because I know that the sun and the heat have entered the stuff no beauty day. So this is the short broom straight that we are going to wash. So the same process, making sure the whole dirt are outside. You can see how the water is clean. I did this close to 3 times or 4 times to make sure that the hair is clean and is properly drained. Now you can see this is the dirty water from the coily. So we're going to wash our closure of our hair, because we wash it towards the front of the closure, because if you do it back, you might spoil your closure, as you can see right here. So this is the best method you will do to keep your closure healthy and free, so it doesn't tear or have any fault stuff. We do that with the second hair. We make sure we wash it properly. Now we're adding warm water to our conditioner to condition it. So first we just soak it in warm water before we condition the hair properly. We are doing it for all the hairs here, as you can see. Now then we add our conditioner on it to condition it for it, and then we leave it for a period of time. We do the same thing for all the old hair, because we leave it there so it can soak for a period of time. Here we're washing off the shampoo from the curly hairs, making it sure that it is tangle free and is soft for the next process, because you have to make sure your hair is soft, and each process should be able to dilute into the hair for the safety of your hair. This is a full video that you have to watch. So as you can see, now we're applying our conditioner, so we're going to apply it, then we will allow it to sit for a while. We're doing the same to the other curly hair, for it to sit for a while. So now we're going to treat our hair. So I'm using keratin treatment and the coilala. So I will put it on the color, so you can see keratin and coilala. We mix them together, then we will find a polythene bag. We don't have a microwave, so we apply it on the hair. We make sure it's applied properly on the hair. Once we apply it on the hair, we detangle it a bit free so that it can stay. This is the polythene bag that we are going to be using. We put the hair in the polythene bag. Do the same. I'm doing it separately. Do not join your curly hair and your straight hairs together. It is very, very much important. So I'm doing it separately, as you can see right here. So I'll put it, and I tied the straight hair. Now this is the coily hair that I'm doing. As you can see, detangling the coily hair, then I will apply my treatment on the coily hair, guys. Apply it properly and so it can enter. This is me putting it in the polythene bag, because I'm using it the polythene way. We don't have microwave, so for me this is the safe way. Then we are going to tie it into the hair, then we will add warm water in it and soak it for about 40 minutes so that the treatment can go into the hair. Right now you can see that it has lasted us the 40 minutes and we are done with the hair. You can see the way the color of the hair is. The color of the hair is bad. We're going to rinse off the treatment we put, detangle it, and make sure it is soft and free. Soft and what? Free. You can see, so it to be loose and come out properly. Make sure that you wash it completely to keep your hair safe and free from any other stuff. So as you can see right here, we are detangling our hairs after our treatment application. We rinse it properly and make sure that it is all kept properly. So right here, as you can see, we're going to air dry it in our back on. You know, air dry it on the sun. Air dry it in your back honey, because it doesn't need sunlight. Thank you for watching.